What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now this is going to be my title update 12 day 1 video, and this is just a video series that I do every title update. I just show you what build I'm using on that opening day, basically just for farming purposes. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think. Let me know what builds you guys are using while farming. And it is the holiday event season for the Division 2, so don't forget to get the Santa Hunter Mask and also the level 40 Slayer. Those are both available right now with the start of Title Update 12. But alright, so this is the build that I've been using for just running around farming. It is a all DPS build with Unbreakable and Adrenaline Rush. Nothing crazy, but for PVE purposes, this is a really fun build to run. So what I'm doing is I am using the Survivalist specialization. No real reason, but the med kit helps out my teammates. So I know for, matchmaking missions, matchmaking for the summit, and things like that, it does help out your team. Even though, even if it's just a med kit, it does go a long way with sustainability and teamwork. Makes the dream work. Now you can also put in the flame grenade, the incendiary, and get things popping that way. Now for the weapons, I'm using the Eagle Bearer. This one's at 126.7k total damage. That's with max AR damage, max headshot damage, and then 19.5 health damage. This is the exotic AR that you can get from the Dark Hours raid. And that's the only way you can get it. Now what makes this weapon so special is not only is it a wonderful shooting weapon, but it also comes with Eagle's Strike. So accuracy increases continuously as you fire, and it goes up to 30%. Headshots will give you tenacity. Now tenacity is its own thing. So 40 to 80% of that damage taken is delayed while this buff is active. And all that total delayed damage is reduced for each kill I get while that buff is active. Now, this goes up to 100% with only 3 kills. Now with running PVE, you are running through NPCs like it's nothing. So as soon as you get this tenacity buff, it's basically you're bulletproof, you can kill everybody, and as long as you get the 3 kills, you're not getting damaged. It's a good combination. I like it a lot. Now for my secondary, I use this for long range, the Baker's Dozen. Reason being is it does a lot of damage from range, and this one is God rolled with max damage to targets out of cover. So what I do is I sit in cover and I pick off NPCs that way if need be, especially with control points and things like that. And it also comes with that perfect lucky shot. So while I'm in cover, it gives me magazine size bump, but missed shots from cover give me 100% chance of returning to my magazine. So I'm just continuously putting bullets down range with this thing. And it's at 482.8k total damage. So it's going to take down anything in front of it. Now for the sidearm, I only use this for sticky situations. It's my double barrel sawed-off. This one's at 1.5 million total damage. So any of those NPCs that are rushing you and maybe you're reloading, just go to your sidearm. You'll be able to 2-tap anything in front of you, and you're pretty much good to go. Now as far as the build is concerned, this is a pretty crazy crit build. So going to my stats right away, my Eagle Bearer is at 50.7 crit chance and 185.9 crit damage. So this thing's doing quite a bit of damage. So yeah, it's crazy. Now looking at the gear items, I'm running 2 Sokolov Concern, 1 Grupo Sombra, 1 improvised knee pads, 1 Fenris, and 1 Walker Harris & Co. Reason being is I wanted my base damage to be as high as possible while getting as much crit as possible. I wanted to make sure I hit that 50% crit chance mark, and then the rest I just threw into crit damage. So that's my method behind this madness. Now I've got different versions that I'm using for PvP right now, as well as the Dark Hours raid. So those builds are coming out soon. But this is just the build I was using, just farming today. I did all the manhunts, so I've already killed Viper. And it was a pretty long, long drawn out process. But yeah. This is the day 1 build for Title Update 12. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now starting with the mask, it is Sokolov Concern. Now the brand set bonus I get from this, not only the SMG damage, but the crit damage. That's all you want it for. Now this one's God rolled across the board, even the mod. So it's pretty crazy. I love this one, and it's all aimed towards crit. So max weapon damage and then all max crit. Going to the backpack, Walker Harris & Co. named a backpack the Matador. This comes with perfect adrenaline rush. I use this just in case the NPCs are rushing me. I get all that bonus armor, and then I can just mow them down. Because getting this fully stacked, I get 69% bonus armor. So that brings me up above 1,000,000 armor, and doing all the damage that I'm doing, pretty much be able to face tank anything. Now the Walker Harris & Co. brand set bonus, I get 5% weapon damage. This backpack, max weapon damage, max crit damage, has weapon handling of 5.5, and then I threw on there crit chance mod at 5.2. Gloves, Grupo Sombra. Reason I'm using the Grupo Sombra for the brand set bonus, 15% crit damage. Now this one is God rolled, so weapon damage, crit chance, all maxed out. Go to my improvised knee pads. I had to craft these, so if you want these, you have to go to the crafting table. And this one has max weapon damage, max crit damage, with a crit damage mod, and then headshot damage. So I could get another one with crit chance there and try to get max crit chance while getting all this crit damage. Sokolov Concern holster. I do have to run 2 pieces of it for that crit damage, just so you guys know. Now this one has max weapon damage, max crit damage with 2.8% crit chance. And then finally the chest piece. I'm running Unbreakable just because this is a PVE build and I'm just running around with my head cut off, to be honest. I mean, this is the closest thing to like a John Wick build. You're just running around shooting people with the AR, just, two-tapping them. It's pretty wicked. But anyways, this chest piece, Fenris, I'm doing that for the assault rifle damage. And I'm using Unbreakable because every time my armor is depleted, I get 95% of that back. So then add that with the adrenaline rush. So basically if I'm getting a rusher and they almost down me, I'll get my armor back and that bonus armor back as soon as that happens. So this kind of like doubles my sustainability. As far as the attributes, max weapon damage, max crit damage, 5.3 crit chance, and then a 5.4 crit chance for the mod. Now for the skills, I'm using the Reviver Hive. Reason being is maybe I'm too close to their spawn, something happens. I've been playing all day today solo, so I know that stuff happens. So I kind of keep this just in my back pocket. I don't really run it because I run scavenge skills and cool skills. So I don't really use my skills at all. And then my other skill, Jammer Pulse, just in case I'm not running directives, I'll have the Jammer Pulse on, and that does work against NPCs. Now, going back to the stats, this is for the Eagle Bearer. 126.7k weapon damage, 50.7 crit chance, 185.9 crit damage, and 85.6 headshot damage. You have 20% health damage, and then going to the offensive tab, 105 weapon damage bonus. Insane. With 40% AR damage. So basically every time I'm using the Eagle Bearer, I have 145% damage bonus total. Going over the gear talents, perfect adrenaline rush, giving me all that bonus armor, and then unbreakable. Every time my armor's depleted, I get it back instantly. Defensive tab, 726k armor, 318k health, with 10% explosive resistance and hazard protection. And both of those are because of my watch level. So remember, this is my little disclaimer I do for all my builds. I am shade level 923. So if you are lower than me, you're going to have lower stats in certain areas. And if you're higher than me, you might have higher stats in certain areas. I am Kamikazevondoom. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my Title Update 12 Day 1 build. And it's basically an all DPS build with a little bit of sustainability and a whole bunch of firepower for those PVE activities. Because not only do we have to do the Manhunts, but now we have to do the Summit. So it's a whole bunch of PVE. But alright you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. But this time it wasn't as simple as just going. Alright, here we go. Bridget Viper Douglas. Hopefully we get a hunter. Okay.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Okay.
On the target.
Maybe just a couple more enemies, nothing too crazy. I hear a dog. There we go. I think I hear another dog. Yep. Two. Jeez. Oh! Oh! So far, no hunter. It's gonna be pretty much a bummer if I don't see a hunter on this. I mean, the way Schaefer and season 3 and all those manhunts, all those came with hunters. So I came here prepared to see, you know, some hunters, because even for that Schaefer mission, man, that hunter was brutal. But if we don't get a hunter here, it might be a little disappointing, if I do say so myself. Oh! About to say shut up and die.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
Like right here would have been a cool spot to have a hunter just pop up. Come on. You can't give us a hunter every single manhunt for Schaefer and not give any for Fei Lao. That's like a weird... Oh, shit. Nope, there's Bridget. That's it. Wow. So no hunter. That's a little disappointing.
I'm making the world a better place.
I'm sure you are. Oh, heal up.
I don't want to. Don't make this harder on yourself. I'm doing what needs to be done.
Target neutralized.
You're sure he's at the White House? That's what Council said. He's running a shooting range and drinking dandelion coffee from a very fancy espresso machine. Oh, well that sounds like my dad. He's doing great. Found a way to make himself useful. He was lucky. Never caught the virus and still has all his parts. Aside from the dandelion instead of his regular Kopi Luwak, it sounds like his life hasn't changed much. He's still in the lab getting people to test his equipment and probably making them feel really insecure about their accuracy. You miss him? Of course. But when something like this happens, you have to do what you think is right. I'm glad we each found something. Even if he is actively making my life harder. Which, yeah, that hasn't really changed much either.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done, Sheriff.
Interesting. So, completing that manhunt, even though time-consuming it was and pretty repetitive, there was no hunter, no other engagement. It was just Viper. So, I came here prepared for more hunter action, thinking Fei Lao, her manhunts would probably be even more fun than Schaefer's. But I actually came over prepared. So yeah, little disappointing, but the Viper manhunt is now complete. Again, you didn't really get anything out of it. A little bit of backstory right there about her dad. He's held up. It sounds like he's at Camp White Oak, which goes hand in hand with the data mines and what that said about the manhunt. So I'm letting you know right now, flying through it the way I did, you don't need to. There's no special anything that happens. And yeah, move on with the rest of your day. I am Kamikazevondoom. This was the targeted manhunt Viper and the first part on the road to Fei Lao. I hope you guys are enjoying Title Update 12 and Season 4. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.